We're designed with the remarkable ability to evolve, grow, learn, and thrive. It's what pushes us forward, incentivizes us to keep going, and makes us work harder. If you're in a rut, it's time to make some improvements. The key to improving your life is to do it for yourself. Changing for someone else is short-term motivation, but if you want those great habits to stick, you need to make the changes for you. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Number 1. Create a morning routine and stick to it. It's long been believed that it takes 21 days to break a habit, and in the same breath, to begin a new one. This thinking was introduced by Dr. Maxwell Maltz, the former plastic surgeon and psychologist. His thoughts have since been replaced with 66 days, as stated by the European Journal of Social Psychology. Let's paint a picture of a regular day. Alarm goes off, you push snooze. Alarm goes off again, and again you hit snooze. By the time you spring out of bed, you're frantic because you're late. You cram something into your mouth, you barely finish your coffee, and now you're stuck in traffic, flipping the middle finger at the drivers, driving cautiously because you're late. You have made your problem everyone else's, and you carry that into your day. Just waking up at the set time your alarm goes off is great, but giving yourself an additional 30 minutes will make a world of difference. Number 2. Stretch every morning. Dogs and cats wake up, stretch their bodies, shake off all the sleep, and get going with their day. Okay, maybe the cat stretches and then goes back to sleep, but you get the drift. Stretching is a wonderful way to start your day. You get rid of all the kinks and curls your body picked up overnight. It's been scientifically proven to reduce stress. It helps keep your body flexible. It promotes faster recovery and prevents further injury throughout your day. So instead of doing a half-assed attempt and pull something in your back while you're stretching over to reach your phone, rather get out of bed and do some decent stretches that won't have you heading to the chiro again. And coming up, how getting rid of certain people in your life will improve your life. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Aluxers, many self-help videos suggest meditation, and it's a big ask for someone whose mind is constantly busy, or you tried it and you think it did nothing. So a good place to start is to practice mindfulness. Buddha said, "Be where you are or you will miss your life." We are so busy thinking that when we are thinner, when we're richer, when we're smarter, etc., that we will be happy. We chase happiness, and yet it remains out of reach. Stop the constant chasing. Take a breath and be happy in this exact moment. Keep doing this. The more you do it, the better you become at it. It's mindfulness. Now you're already a step closer to being able to meditate. It's a special place that's very personal. It's meant just for you. Go and find you, forgive you, love you. American Tibetan Buddhist Pema Chodron put it beautifully when she said, "Meditation practice isn't about trying to throw ourselves away and become something better. It's about befriending who we already are." Number 4. Focus on what you do have, not on what you don't have. Jealousy is truly a green-eyed monster, and when we experience it, it makes us feel as if we're not good enough. Instead of being happy for the person's achievements or new purchase, we find ourselves disliking them for their successes. Make a habit of focusing on what you do have and not on what you don't have. Gratitude goes a long way and makes us better people. And Aluxers, let's be honest, you're wasting your time if you're thinking about what you don't have. Seriously, you're better than that. Be happy for other people's successes, but don't stop focusing on your own goals. You're not in competition with anyone but yourself, so keep going. You really do have this. Number 5. Read or listen to podcasts. Aluxers, never stop learning. Give your music a rest and start listening to podcasts. There are so many to choose from, and Audible is a great place to start for books as well. What's great about podcasts is you can learn about anything under the sun. You can hear true stories about people's lives, about the hurdles they've overcome, success stories, leaders, true crime, history, anything, and it's all there waiting for you. Books also transport you to another world, where you use your imagination and get to escape from your everyday thoughts. Dr. Seuss truly knew what he was talking about when he said, "The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go." Number 6. Hang out with the right people. Hey Luxers, it's time to start making a habit of only hanging out with the right people. There are lots of reasons why we're still lobbed down with these so-called friends. They've probably been in your life since you were a kid, or they're kids of family friends of your parents. You might feel guilty because you know you're their only friend, or you know them so well you justify their shitty behavior, or you're afraid of their reaction and not up for the drama. We really understand. Truth is, if you hang out with losers, you look like a loser too, and Luxers, you're certainly not a loser. It's time to let go of the toxic people in your life and surround yourself with positive, gentle, kind, and passionate people, like the kind of person that you are. Number 7. Learn to really listen. Stephen R. Covey said, "Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply." We all know these kinds of people, the ones who constantly interrupt you, the ones who try to one-up any story you're telling. You've been skydiving, they've been skydiving without a parachute. The ones that are so busy talking about their own story they haven't even realized the conversation has shifted from skydiving to triathlons. Learning to really listen to people is a skill that will last you a lifetime, and it's an easy habit to form. Just shut your mouth, listen, and respond appropriately. Number 8. Put earthing or grounding into your daily schedule. Many people have this outlook on grounding like it's some kind of airy-fairy made-up rubbish, but the concept has been scientifically proven. Grounding or earthing, in a nutshell, is the simple process of walking on the Earth's surface barefoot. There are other ways of doing it, but this is the best and most natural way of going about it. The benefits are enormous and include the neutralization of free radicals. It improves sleep, helps with pain management and stress, and improves inflammation and immunity. So, Luxers, go and sink your bare toes into the dirt, wet grass, or water and be prepared for an instant pick-me-up. Number 9. Up your water intake. Your body will thank you. We know how much water we should drink. It's been drilled into us since we were kids. But let's be honest, how many of us actually drink the recommended daily amount of water? Very few can honestly say they do, but by not doing this, you're doing your mind and body a huge disservice. Many have sought the fountain of youth, but the fountain of youth comes straight out of your taps, H2O. Drinking the right amount of water will keep your skin hydrated, bright and supple. When we don't drink enough, we look older than we really are, and who has time for that, Luxers? True, water might not be the most amazing tasting liquid we've ever drank, but try adding some mint leaves, cucumbers, strawberries, or other berries, and after a few weeks of this, you might finally believe in the fountain of youth. Number 10. Change your thinking. Scotty Weave said, "We are a product of our thoughts. What are you telling yourself about yourself in your mind? What negative self-talk are you dishing out on the daily inside of your head? We're sure it's some not-so-good stuff. Imagine if you had to share those thoughts with your friends. What would they think about it? They would, no doubt, reassure you you are none of those things. You've conjured up this terrible person in your mind, and it is not you." The brand Dove did a short film called You're More Beautiful Than You Think as a part of their Real Beauty sketches. In it, they explore the gaps between how we perceive ourselves compared to how others perceive us. Each woman had to describe how they looked physically, which was drawn up by FBI-trained forensic artist Gil Zamora. Then a stranger had to describe the woman, and the results showed the strangers always saw the subject in a more beautiful way. The women had all perceived themselves as looking older, uglier, harsher, and unpretty, and they were anything but. Number 11. Exercise. We somehow find time to keep up to date with our favorite TikTokers or Grammars, no matter how tightly our schedule is packed. But give us the opportunity and we will always say there just isn't time to exercise. Even though we easily while away over 30 minutes scrolling social media and jumping to conclusions about our ex, it's just not as beneficial as solid sweat sessions. Exercise releases endorphins, the happy hormone, and naturally makes us feel more positive and energetic over time. So regular exercise is a great way to improve your life as well as lengthen it. Number 12. Detox from social media. When did you last spend time on social media that you can honestly say improved your life? Despite social media rarely having a positive effect, it really seems to take up a large chunk of our time and often makes us feel depressed and dissatisfied. Why not give yourself a holiday from social media and take time off from your social platforms? You don't need to make a dramatic exit. Just slip away and log out for a few days, weeks, or even months. Uninstall social apps from your phone so you don't have easy access to them. When you miss someone or want to see what they're doing, why not reach out to them directly on your phone? Whatever works best for you, then why not spend some of that free time exercising? Number 13. Invest in self-care. Aluxers, your body is your forever home. Why destroy it? Make small changes every day, and over time, they'll make a huge difference. Drink those 8 glasses of water. Take 1 spoon of sugar in your coffee instead of 2. Wash your face. Floss your teeth. Take time out when you're feeling mentally drained and invest in yourself. Trust the powerful words of the Dalai Lama. If you feel burnout setting in, if you feel demoralized and exhausted, it is best, for the sake of everyone, to withdraw and restore yourself. Number 14. Compliment people. Giving kindness and compliments to others is like a boomerang. Throw out a compliment about someone who has great hair, and just when you turn around and forget about it, you're hit with a wave of positive energy coming right back to you. The other benefit is the person you complimented will be off in the world feeling positive and also start throwing compliments around themselves. Before you know it, the world has become like the Boomerang World Championships of kindness. It's a great habit to keep, but make sure to err on the side of kindness, because the boomerang effect also works with negativity. Number 15. Stop judging. You might be in a cycle of criticism. When you see someone, you always have a thought about them, and we don't mean in a positive light. Judging others is often out of a place of insecurity and shines a light on our own shortcomings. It's a terrible habit to keep, so try to break it by focusing on what the person does have to offer. Roald Dahl explained this concept in his own lovely lyrical way when he said, "If a person has ugly thoughts, it begins to show on the face. You can have a wonky nose and a crooked mouth and a double chin and stick-out teeth. But if you have good thoughts, they will shine out of your face like sunbeams and you will always look lovely." And on that note, we're at the end, Aluxers. We'd love to hear from you and what habits you have formed that really improved your life. Tell us in the comments. And as a thank you for sticking around, we want to impart the ultimate wisdom on how to improve your life. The fact you have identified that life is yours to improve is half the battle won, because the truth really is that we hold the key to happiness levels in our own life. Someone who can easily sum up big concepts into memorable phrases is Rumi. Of self-improvement, he said, "Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself." Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question on our website, alux.com. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.